Right, now while the quad core is bedding in, I'm just leaving it switched on, running for the first time. It's been on about 5 minutes. I'm going to clean the other heatsink. This is the little one that was in the 780. I'm going to put this and the Wolfdale into my other Dell, the 755. So the processor's there. A bit more tissue. Okay, so I've got a little bit of this on here. Don't roll off. And I'm gonna, can you see this? I can't see it. It's rolling about everywhere. Ugh. Didn't think this was going to be big enough, this heatsink, because they're both aluminium, this one and the massive one in the other machine, so it always makes a real mess of this metal. It's like, I should test the temperatures of that, but I don't think I can on that Dell system. I'm not sure what's going on with that. Okay, a little more, a little more. More, they want more. There we go. I've already cleaned the other one, the Wolfdale, which is the one I took out of the previous, my main machine. So I might as well do this one now, because this is a pretty, as long as it works, I hope it works for this bloody machine. I did update the BIOS. So, more tissue. I'm running out of stuff here to do this with. And I'll use the thermal paste on that, and then I want to do the Pentium D, because the Pentium D is really in need of whole new thermal paste, so I've got to take that one to pieces. Yeah, that'll do it, that's pretty. Yeah, it's coming off now. Do right by the Wolfdale, we'll try and get it. The E8400, it's a very fast, late dual core. And yeah, I do not want to throw it away. I'm not going to throw it away, but sell it. Actually, it would be worth selling. It's not that worth that much money, but right. So I've got so much editing to do. I want to put this on YouTube. Yes, it's still got some stuff on there, but that's pretty good. I mean, that's not too bad, but it could be better. This stuff is like pitted, it's weird. It's like, I don't have any more of these. I don't. Anything left on there? There shouldn't be. Okay. Okay, right. Both the processor and this are now clean, so I'm going to start working on this one. Okay, so what I'm doing now, you can see this, there's the, can't see myself, there's the sockets, crushed again. Right, so the main thing goes, I really don't like putting these in, I really don't like this. And that is the 8400 Wolfdale, my previous one I've just taken out of my other machine. Okay. That's it, it's in. Right, so what I'll do now is the same thing as before. A squidge of this. Don't need too much, just a little pea-sized application. It's certainly costing us money. This was about £3.50, nearly £4. I didn't want to go for an unbranded one. That'll do. That's about enough, I think. Is it? No, it's not. Look at that. That's only about half full. I didn't know. I thought it was. They don't give you much, do they? You don't need much. Right. There's the thing. That's in nice. Get to the heatsink. This one should better. I hope it fits on here. I've not actually tested it, but This is the small one. I didn't think much of this. It's not very big. Right, better shot there. So I'm putting it back to front upside down. The shot wasn't right. Okay. Put it in. Still, I didn't fully stick it there. Okay. It's a better fit because I've got. I won't go there because of the. Well, that's weird. What? Okay, I'm doing it weird. I'll get this in. Is that it? Yeah. So there it goes. The thing about this screw-in type of thing, I'm not sure that it's not going in the first one. That's in, yep. There's a complication. Undo that one a little bit. Should be good. I've never done thermal pasting before today. Never. This should be a good machine. Hopefully, I haven't tested this one, so I have no idea how this is going to go. Okay. And there is. Okay, that's the Wolfdale that used to be in my other machine. But this is with the heatsink from the other machine. I took the shroud out of this one and put it into my main machine. That's what I've been doing. So I've still got one more machine to do. I've got to do the Pentium D, which now demands some thermal paste. So that's that, I think. Yeah, there it is. Okay, now put this back together and let's test this to see if this one works. So here's the 755. This is where the Wolfdale went. It's inside this one. This CPU replaces the 6550, which I seem to have misplaced right now. Oh, there it is. Which is that one there. That's the one that used to be inside of this one. So let's switch it on and see what happens. Damn it. Press in F2. I'm going to put it when I go into this menu. I've probably done it wrong. It's loading it. It must be working because it. So I'll put the password in. No, wrong keyboard. Right, I haven't got CPU Z on here or anything, so what I've got is the normal standard system information, and it says, if I can see it on there, all it says here is 2.993, so that's the Wolfdale processor, which is the 3 GHz, because my previous one was a 6550, that was about 2.3 GHz I think. So this is it. This is my old processor in the other Dell Optiplex machine. It seems to be working. I've got no other way of telling this without installing other software, so I'm just trying to do all this work on these other stuff. So yeah, that's it working. No CD crack. Yeah, the graphics won't necessarily. Yeah, because I haven't got it. This is running on integrated graphics. Let's come out a little speaker. Bloody thing here. Yeah, it says this is integrated. The CPU will be doing most of this work on here, so Oh, Max Payne, Max Payne. Where art thou, Max Payne? There we are. Max, that's very naughty. Yeah. Can't do it because I haven't got the right. That do use to yeah, it's that bit with the door you can't go through. So yeah, that's the other machine. So there it is, working fine. I will check the BIOS on this actually. So yeah, there's Max Payne. Oh, you gotta love Max Payne. It's just the law, to be honest. See if we can get into the BIOS on this one. I think it's F2 again, I think. Seems to be working okay, which is good. I'm mashing F2, I'm mashing F2, right. Turn that off, turn that off. We want process information. There it is. Working fine, 3 GHz E8400, that's the Wolfdale. 3 GHz, I did do a BIOS update, about a year ago on this. Yes, it's very compatible, 6 meg cache. The other one was 4 meg I think, so that's 2 meg per core that was I think. So yeah, there it is. There it is, working fine, it's not got a problem with it. So just doing the thing here, just checking the heat of the processor just by doing the very old-fashioned touch method. This is the smaller heatsink from the other machine, and it's a tiny bit warm, but very slightly. It tends to go warm in the BIOS, and it seems to be. I don't know why. But that's not a problem. But yeah, it's happy. It's installed, and it seems to be working absolutely fine. Any major problems that I can find anyway. This needs to be cleaned. I didn't clean it, did I? Oh yeah, of course I do that. Bugger. I just hardly seen any use, to be honest, in the last year or so. There it is, that's working absolutely fine. Before I forget, here's the CPU that I removed, which is the oldest and the slowest, apart from Pentium vehicles. And there it is, and I haven't cleaned it off, so I might as well just clean it off for the sake of doing it, because it needs doing anyway, and I might as well do it while I've got the alcohol. Great, crap falling about everywhere. Just get that off of there. Good. It's fine. This is a cardboard surface, so it should be okay. There it is. What have we got there? Could do with a little bit of a clean, I suppose, but that's it. But that's the old one. That's got a bit of muck on it, hasn't it? Sorry. There. Yeah, so that's the 6550 that was in my main machine for 3 years or something. I did most of my old YouTube recording on. That was everything up to the beginning of 2016 I did on this machine, so on this processor. So that's say half of my YouTube channel was done on that. The end of a legend.